Find functional hilarity at the Biffa Emporium.
I'm going to show you how to do it.
I wanted to start the episode off with, so let's get to business. Jada's business. That's how I wanted to start it off.
Then that's how we'll start it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my God. Let's get to business.
So Jordyn Woods, that's her name, right?
Mm-hmm.
She went on Red Table Talk, i.e. Jada's business. Everyone had something to say. So when I was first looking at it, because that was my first time watching Red Table Talk at all. So I thought overall it was a good episode. Right through it, I was like, oh, well, she has personal, relationships with them. I didn't realize that. Turns out that her dad was a sound engineer on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Him and Will had a relationship. Not like, oh my God, not like that. Him and Will
Oh my God. Well, child, they subpoenaed his financial records for Dwayne Martin's divorce. So we just going to leave that right there.
I didn't mean it
right
that way.
there.
I swear to God.
They had a friendship.
And when their kids play with each other, and then that's how Jaden knew Jordyn, and then he introduced her to Kylie Jenner. So that's how that started. And when her dad died, and then Will was basically like her second father, pretty much. So the Smiths weren't going to sit by and watch her get torn down, especially when you got a family in high places like that. I think that what they did was really nice for her. That's basically when you're in that situation, if you find yourself in a scandal, who do you turn to?
I guess I got to turn to me.
You got to have some people that's okay, you made a mistake. I'm not sure if it's going to be a Jesse level mistake I can ride with you.
Oh, God.
But, if you make a mistake, you got to have some people in your corner. So it was nice to see that she had Will and Jada. So we get to the table. Anything else you want to say on the background?
Nothing else on the background.
Okay. I think it humanized her a lot, and her face was beat. It was so beat. Did you see her face?
She was clear skinned, stunning. I mean,
Wow.
She was stunning. But we got to talk about that outfit. I just feel like the outfit took away from the message. I mean, the basic black dress, you just could have done better. With the sneaker?
Well,
it was time for a pump.
It felt like a pump.
No. It was time for a pump.
Well, she wasn't in court. She was basically trying to just...
She's in the court of public opinion.
Touché.
Oh, my goodness. If it was ever time for a beige blouse with a pleated skirt and a decent, sensible round-toe heel, this was the time. Jada, you should have dressed her up in your love. Come on now.
You know who was good for that, though? Black China.
She
did a good court appearance. I was like, who is that?
Cardi B will pull it too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but Black China will definitely put all that whole way for court.
Which brings into another point. She's only 21.
And she just turned
21. And could you imagine, the world coming down on you like that?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I can't.
Oh.
And she said basically she was getting death threats. Her mom couldn't go to work. She couldn't leave the house. Her little sister couldn't go to school, etc.
Now, my thing is, I am surprised you're not kind of immune to that by now. That
especially being in part of that family.
You know that these people are going to get on Twitter, rah, say terrible things. And then in 2 news cycles, they're going to be, who?
Honestly, I didn't know who she was.
Exactly.
Until it happened. So I'm thinking that, she's on this ride or whatever and enjoying it. And then, you get pushed into the spotlight like that.
It wasn't even like she was in the spotlight. Like she had a makeup line with the with
Well,
Kylie.
I didn't know
So
that.
she was, getting her coin. They really were working on stuff together, and so she's gonna get some money out of this. So I mean, you've made money off of the Kardashian clan, all of their nonsense being in the spotlight 24/7. So I feel like you would know, like, this is not that serious. These people are gonna move on from this story. When we finally heard what actually happened, I believe her. I believe it was just a kiss. I believe he was shooting his shot. I do.
Okay.
It seemed plausible. I also feel like now,
I'm just wondering why would she lie, especially to Jada. I don't think Kris Jenner anticipated the Smiths helping out.
And the Twitter backlash to the backlash.
Oh yeah, we'll get to that.
Okay, let's see.
But when she gave details, I was like, okay, I mean, but questions were raised. Like, so Khloe's baby daddy is having parties at his place where girls come and the after parties, and where's she at? Where's the baby?
Khloe is with the baby somewhere. I thought she was letting her man cheat in peace, but
Right.
What was she doing? Yeah, where was Khloe?
I think
What do you have to do? You ain't got work in the morning. You should have been on his ass. His cheating ass. His ain't shit ass.
I think Jordyn...
Nobody is going in on him. No one.
Because I guess his behavior is expected.
Well, that's true. You came into the relationship cheating, and you're gonna leave it cheating. You're gonna cheat all through it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when you get with somebody cheating, you can't be like, oh, you're cheating on me now? I'm shocked.
I feel like she owned her part in what happened.
Absolutely. When she said, I shouldn't even have been at the house, I was like, you shouldn't have been, you shouldn't even have been there.
They did. I feel like I could see in my head they did get cozy together. I felt like he had to feel some type of way in order to think he could just kiss her like that.
I mean, it's a pass around family.
It really
also
is.
feel like Jordyn was really nice and didn't throw Khloe under the bus and say, well, I mean, come on. Like, everybody has them. It's like a shared dildo.
But if you read between the lines,
it's it's blunt dick. That's what it is. It's blunt dick. You hit it twice and you pass it.
It kind of seemed like between the lines that she kind of was saying they were already like broken up, kind of.
And even if they were broken up or weren't broken up or in some stage of in between, she shouldn't have been messing with him. Right. She shouldn't have been there. But let's not act like you were breaking up a happy home. This isn't even a hotel room. Like, this ain't an apartment. This is like
it's not even a halfway house.
She didn't break up your happy home. She just put your trash out on the corner. A happy home. That's not even a home.
So I'm guessing we get to the final part of the interview.
It's a yurt. It's a yurt. That's what a yurt.
A yurt.
A yurt. Y-E-R-T. It's a yurt.
Google. Hey, Google. What is a yurt?
Hey, Google. Max volume. Hey, Google. What is a yurt?
According to Wikipedia, a traditional yurt or GER is a portable, round tent covered with skins or felt and used as a dwelling by nomads in the steppes of Central Asia.
Oh, we have a third person on the show. Clearly.
Oh, God. The word of the day is yurt.
Oh, my God. Anyway, so throughout this entire interview, I thought that maybe they had sex. I mean, Jada was asking all the questions. And it was like I was watching a auntie situation. Mm-hmm. And I appreciated it. Like, I really appreciated the interview. I thought it was good. Like, I remember before on your previous video, you were saying, like, why is she doing this type of mess? But it was different. It was a real own situation.
It really was. It wasn't mess. It wasn't tawdry.
Right.
It wasn't.
Because it could have been. It could have been. Like, but she was really apologetic. And it seemed like she had no ill will. She knew what she did.
And it was like a real open and honest moment in like, okay, look, we all fuck up. And sometimes we got to move on from the fuck up.
All right, so after the interview, Chloe just came swinging, like, with the clap back.
Well,
I'm going to read it for you.
Wait, they were putting out comments talking about what happened on the interview before the interview came out. Like that beast that she's friends with.
Oh, Malika? One of the twins?
I have a special level of disdain for her.
Speaking of that, so Chloe tweets immediately, "Why are you lying, Jordyn Woods? If you're going to try and save yourself by going public, instead of calling me privately to apologize first, at least be honest in all caps about your story. By the way, you are the reason my family broke up. The family fucked my husband."
Khloe Kardashian, in this moment, you have shown us that you are just as ugly on the inside as you were on the outside with your first face or the current model.
They want to tear this girl down.
You are a dingy sore. You're a festering, oozing, pestilent piece of shit, and I'm tired of you. You can't keep a man because you have no value. You have no value in your mind. You have no value between your legs. You have no value in your soul. You are a soiled and a worthless soul for what you've done.
On that note, Black Twitter mobilized.
We really did.
And got in there. The tweets were just pouring in. And afterwards, she posted something else. She was like, "Tristan is equally to blame, but Tristan is the father of my child. Regardless of what he does to me, I won't do that to my daughter. He has been addressing the situation privately," in all caps. "If Tristan were to lie publicly about what conspired, then yes, I would address him publicly as well."
Well, he cheats on you publicly, but you don't address that publicly.
Right, and he went on a date publicly right afterward. But back to
Jada's business.
Whoa.
Also, can we talk about what a great look this was for Jada? I've seen a couple of clips of Jada's business, and I thought I liked it. But this, I might have to tune in weekly.
It was some real conversation. It was really, I don't want to say thought-provoking. It wasn't that deep, but he was humanizing. That's
yes,
all.
I feel like it's like Iyanla without all the theatrics.
And I felt that like that relationship between them was real. Like that was a real auntie moment. I got you. What you did, you got to own up for it. And if she don't accept that apology, I mean, it is what it is. So that's why I think Chloe got such a backlash, because the girl was put out the white flag.
Yeah.
And you doubling down on this and not keeping that same energy with, like,
Tristan.
not even your husband, like your estranged baby daddy.
That part. Not even your husband, not your boyfriend, not your paramour, not your partner.
And y'all didn't keep that same energy going at the black girl like Black China, because you know Black China would be at their door like, "Oh, open up, Chloe. What you gotta say? What am I?" They know that. And this girl is, and you forget, Chloe is 35. Jordyn is 21. You're supposed to be.
And you know who I'm really angry with? Chloe. Because you've been putting up with this cheating since the beginning. But now this affair, this indiscretion, this is the one you want to get all bent out of shape about?
It's been a really fascinating
You backward-faced bonehead.
I don't know how the role of victim got lifted off of Chloe. It's just really fascinating.
Wait, what?
Like, I felt like Chloe is actually the victim in the situation. I mean, she is the one that's been cheated on. But I feel like if a 21-year-old is going to come to you as a grown woman and you're the older person, like,
and you've been getting cheated on every other day. Like, y'all are not together. Stop trying to pretend. You got a little sperm donene. Now keep it pushing.
But yeah, you got that aspect. You have the aspect of, like, you know, she wouldn't do that to China. You wouldn't keep that same energy with her. you also live in a glass house too, because we can't forget that facts are facts back in the day. What you did, like her and Trina were good friends, and French Montana, she got with French Montana, and then French Montana got into the conversation too, was saying that like
he was single when he got with Chloe.
Right, but Trina said they were
Trina
picking
always is trying to get herself counted and claimed. I'm sorry.
Well,
that
she
heifer
said
ain't
they
never
were
even
pick-
been engaged.
She
Don't
said they
nobody
were
want
picking
her.
out furniture for their house. One of our fans.
You know what? Now I'm gonna say this. Just because y'all were hanging out waiting for the movie to start and you happened to walk into Raymore and Flanagan to kill some time.
Not Raymore and Flanagan. Oh my God.
You know that's right next to the movies at the Archstone.
Oh my God.
I ain't never been there, but I just have a feeling. Just because y'all walk into Raymore and Flanagan to kill a few minutes does not mean you are in a meaningful relationship. And Trina, you do seem like the type of girl that you think things are more than they are. That's all I'm saying on that.
But it was
But Chloe did steal Tristan from his whole ass baby mama.
Right, and I was sending you
In
all
the
these.
third trimester. So you ran and got yourself some ain't shit on fire sale, and now you want to whine about it.
Yeah, you had Jeffree Star chiming in and saying that Jordyn was lying, but I don't think Jordyn would lie. I'm just.
And I also
in that interview.
I have to address. I'm trying to come up with some real choice adjectives for this troglodyte. I still can't believe that you have the unmitigated gall to say that Jordyn broke up with your family when you won't even acknowledge the fact that Orenthal is your father. You don't know who your family is. Let's get that straight. We also need to address your addiction to being a victim and being cheated on. Now, Lamar cheated on you all throughout the union as well, with hookers, harlots, and hussies. And so once that union dissolves, you run out and do it all over again? Are you a mark or a moron?
Or both.
Probably. I mean, she be buying them furs, so yeah.
Oh, man. But, these athletes get with Chloe for clout, just to get their name out, because...
Trying to get a shoe line.
We didn't know who Lamar Odom was. I didn't know who he was. I didn't know who Tristan Thompson was.
At all.
And it's just a business transaction, but I'm not sure...
You never hear about Tristan's great basketball. You only hear about his Chloe shit. Like, these are average third-string players trying to get a shoe line.
I saw something on Twitter, and this is a really good idea. Someone came up with the show Surviving the Kardashians, i.e. like Surviving R. Kelly. So you have like Jordyn, you have Chris Humphries, you have Lamar Odom, you have
Reggie Bush.
Tyga. Like, you have all these people.
No, not Tyga.
Not Tyga?
He was dating a child. We ain't gonna give him, let's just push him off to the side.
Oh, okay.
Because he ain't shit.
Okay.
And that's something else that they just magically glossed over. She was dating a whole ass grown man for like 3-4 years.
Right.
Everybody was just cool with it.
It's just the behavior that they have, the Kardashians, like, I don't know, like, they do some foul shit, but then they're quick to do victims when the foul shit that they do happens to them. That's what I don't get. And Kim kept quiet.
I have noticed that.
Kept quiet.
She was like, I ain't even.
Because Kim, like, what annoys me on her Twitter, because I don't even follow her, but, people retweet everything she says. Like, she doesn't tweet how she talks. Like, she tweets, like, these clapbacks, and I'm like, who typing this for her? She be using boo and, like, I was like, you don't talk like that.
Oh, God. You think she's stressing herself out over social media? Please. She hand that to somebody, make her money, and is somewhere lying by a pool. Smart. I can't wait till I can do it.
She's, like, Kylie kept quiet, Kim kept quiet, and then Kris Jenner quietly unfollowed Jordyn, too. But, yeah, like, someone else brought up the fact that, so what if this happens, like, basically a war between the Smith family and the Kardashian family?
There's never going to be a war.
Well, not a war. That's a little bit hyperbole. But you know what I mean, like a feud.
The Hatfields and the McCoys.
Plus, they both have the same
No, they don't. The Kardashians are current.
Right.
The Smiths, their shit is cemented. Like
It's
Will,
cemented, yeah.
Will is still making money off fucking Independence Day. And then they have their hands in a whole bunch of other stuff. So they I would say are more stably rich because the Kardashians really do depend on
scandal.
Interest, yes.
Mm-hmm.
The Smiths they didn't need to do this. They did this because they love the girl.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say Will Smith is A-list. Right. Kim Kardashian is
now. I gotta
not
say,
A-list. I wouldn't say. What is her talent?
We've been asking that for years. I'm not saying she's like more talented or anything, but she's just as A-list as Will, and it's sad. But we have.
I guess in your world, honey,
Trump
not
is
mine.
president. Trump is president. Nothing makes sense these days. I'm sorry. I had to mention it, but like. Kim has made her way to the A-list. Like, if
damn. Why don't we just talk about the Spanish homework I got to get to next?
Reality
took
sucks,
all the
it?
fun out of my Saturday morning. I was like, shit, and now I got to do Spanish homework. Actually, I'm glad about it because it is nice to learn another language. But
do you think there's redemption for Jordyn now? In the opinion of the public.
Oh my God. I feel like she needs to ride this wave of Team Jordyn onto her own reality show.
Someone else said that
they think what? People already know her. Like you're already like in that world. You've already proven to be successful and marketable. So
and you survived the
like,
Kardashians.
Yeah. I feel like you could just pick up where you kind of left off.
Someone said that they could see her like if Rihanna hit her up to do Fenty, that would be like a dagger.
Ooh, it would.
For Rihanna to pick her up and have her model for Fenty or have like a line or anything, like, ooh.
And now, do you remember when Black China was suing them over the show getting pulled, right? And that email came out and they said, we'll ramp up drama in other parts of our lives?
I did not see that.
Yes, there was an email where, they were trying to get Black China's show shut down and they promised the network more drama. Could this all be a scheme set up by Chris to bring up the ratings?
Not me.
And not you. And honestly, I could see Jada and her business being in on it too. Everybody acting, everybody rehearsing. It's a bump for Jada's business. It's a bump for the Kardashians. Everybody wins.
The numbers for that interview, when that comes out, like everyone watched that.
It had like 29 million views.
One of my friends works on Wendy Williams' staff.
Really?
Yeah.
You're going on Monday.
Well, no, I'm not. I didn't get tickets. I didn't get the call back.
Oh.
It's okay. I'm going to be watching it anyway. You saw that promo look? Like, Wendy had the black and white photo and you didn't see it? Right quick. Like,
she looks
she
healthy.
Is ready.
She looks healthy.
Right.
That's good to see. I'm glad that she's back. Okay, she's back on her feet. Now I can go back to
tearing her down.
Mm-hmm.
But
every chance I get. Again, it's really, if she had just fessed up about that fucking Aaliyah movie, we could be cool.
You think
I used to love her.
You think I would be mad as much as you because I worshipped Aaliyah and I was offended, but I just didn't watch it. I didn't give it my views or my energy.
It was like, once you start watching, you can't stop. You can't stop.
I saw from the preview. But my point was that my friend on the Wendy Williams staff, they were all huddled around looking at Jada's business. Like taking notes. You see all of them. Because she's on the Hot Topics crew.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She didn't. Oh my God. I was messaging her like, because we used to work together back in the day at a restaurant. And I just slipped in a conversation. I was like, oh, I miss Wendy. I can't wait till she gets back. She pretended like I didn't even say it. Yeah, any final thoughts on, the whole Red Table talk, Jordyn's redemption, Khloe getting her ass handed to her online?
Khloe gets everything that she deserves.
That is very true. Wow. Good way to end it. So, in other news,
Peter Thomas has been pilfering. I just really wanted to say that.
oh, okay. Apparently, Peter Thomas, or Penelope Thomas, barely, has been writing bad checks in my home state of Louisiana. And I'm like, what has he been writing bad checks on?
Yeah, is he trying to start a new business? Why don't you have any money? Oh, that's right, because you're not married to Cynthia anymore. Poor
Right, I bet
Penelope.
he missed those checks.
Poor Penelope. Literally, poor Penelope. I think we're going to have to revisit this story because we're going to find out what the checks were for, how much they were for. Because for them to arrest you in Florida, that must have been a pretty big check. Like, it wasn't like you bounced a $25 check to the gym or something.
The thing is, it doesn't surprise me, and I think that's the alarming thing. Like when I saw it, I was like, oh, I can see that.
I am a little shocked because
I wasn't at all, because he was already shady. All his businesses failed.
I just thought he was bad at business. I didn't know he was that bad at business.
Well, according to Portia, he was paying his employees, his female employees in dick, right?
Who would want it?
Cynthia wanted it.
I guess. She was paying for it, too.
Mm-hmm. Did you hear Solange's album?
I heard it was out, but
You heard it was out. Well, it's one of the biggest albums right now that came out. Everyone's talking about it on Twitter, and I'm a music person, so I'm gonna just give my little short, small review about it. I liked it. I think it is a moody album. I think you need to be in a specific mood. There's a certain soulful drowsiness to it at first, but then there's some songs where there's moments. Also, I think that this notion that her music is for high intellectual, super woke types is bullshit. If you don't like it, it's fine. You don't have to
pretend to like it.
Pretend to like it. I think some people are pretending to like it because it's getting a couple mixed reviews.
I think a whole bunch of people pretend to like Solange. I mean, look at her streaming numbers. Everybody was talking about that damn album she came out with last time, and then it only had 46,000 streams the first week. So I'm like, y'all on Twitter lying. How there 52,000 tweets, but only 46,000 streams? Y'all ain't hanging around together by a Bluetooth speaker.
Well, it won her a Grammy.
It did?
Yeah, for Cranes in the Sky. That song was amazing. It won her first Grammy.
Good for her. I like Cranes in the Sky too. I'm not gonna front. I love the song. But you're right about the mood. And I feel like I have not been in a Solange mood in a year and a half.
Right. It's just when she comes on, it's like her little nice falsetto, but
can we get some dance music? I mean, your sister won't give us any. Why don't you give it a try?
She's
up her ass.
No, thank you. She's in her lane. She found it, and I enjoyed her last album, but this album, I give it a B minus. It sounds like a little sequel to it, and I feel there's 19 tracks, but all of them, 7 of them are interludes, and 4 of them are maybe at least 2 minutes. So altogether,
she really be giving you that artsy and fartsy.
Yeah, it's a 19.
7 interludes.
It's 7 interludes.
Who do you think you are, Janet Jackson?
So it's 39 minutes. It's
19 tracks, 7 interludes, 39 minutes. This isn't making sense mathematically.
Like the Jussie Smollett situation. But I do enjoy the production. There are moments, and I feel like it'll grow on me. But I prefer the last album more. There's some people that were just it's plain trash, but I actually like some of the songs. It's really good. It's a vibe album, and I feel like you will definitely hear it in your artsy coffee shop in Brooklyn.
Who's going to Brooklyn?
We love Brooklyn. It's hard to get there.
I can't say I love it because I'm never there. Actually, no, I love Carroll Gardens. Yeah, Carroll Gardens is cute. If it wasn't so freaking far.
Right.
Oh my! You just don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that it's far. It's also dealing with the MTA all the way. It's like imagine if you were walking somewhere and then both of us were pushing you and you had to push against us for an hour. That's like taking the MTA.
And it's a 40-minute drive in a cab. Well, not a 40-minute drive in a cab, but the cab will be $40 to get there. It'll be $40 to get there. In other news, did you hear this article circling?
Wait a minute. Why are there Bolt buses to D.C. and Boston cheaper than a ride to Brooklyn?
That is so true. I did not even realize that.
Oh my God, that's insane.
A round trip to D.C. is cheaper than a cab ride round trip to Brooklyn.
Oh yeah, round trip. That's
in perspective.
$80.
Put that in perspective. Oh my God, I'm stealing that. I'm just putting that in my phone right now. I'm tweeting that later. There's this article that's been circulating that Future had like an event in Miami, and basically there was no fat women allowed at his behest.
Well, that probably saved those ladies from a bad time.
I think so, but the internet...
I mean, he's a piece of shit, so I'm not going to sit here and be shocked that a piece of shit stinks. It's what pieces of shit do.
It's just the nerve. Like Kodak Black trying to be picky about women, you know? Exactly. He's a gargoyle.
You need to be grateful somebody from this species speaking to you.
Right. But Future went on, I guess, the internet and said something about put some respect on his name or something, or like that's not true.
How can we put respect on a deadbeat daddy's name?
No idea. So this reality show that's going to be starring Little Kim, Maya, and Chili, I'm here for it. Those are my 90s queens.
Maya had some bops.
And Maya still looks like how she looked back in the 90s.
Stunning. Clear
and
skin,
Maya
stunning.
could dance. Like she was like she was classically trained, everything.
That like Woe
I
video
love their friendship.
Still goes hard.
Like her and Lil Kim, you know, they were on Lady Marmalade.
Mm-hmm.
And they're still cool to this day. And then Chili, you know, just throw her in. That would be definitely a show that I would watch.
I'm
not sure what it's about.
Did not like Rosanda when she was on her other reality show.
Oh.
When she was on her other reality show. I love that name.
Rosanda. It's very
It's like she grew up to be like a showbiz girl.
Rosanda. Oh, did you see the Please Me video? With Bruno Mars and it was such a fun video.
I already heard the first song. I feel like this is like, it's too much 90s. Like you get one nostalgia track out. Honey, we've been swimming in 90s for like the past 2 years.
If I can stay in the 90s, I would.
Nah, I'm good. I gotta move forward.
Well, the video was hilarious because the cameraman was working overtime to make sure Bruno didn't look 5'4". I was like,
oh my God! Remember when a couple of weeks ago, Luda was trending because they had his ass on a box. He was hosting some basketball game. And the cameraman got the box in. So you see one person, this lady, and then Luda on a box. Oh, I gotta show you that picture. Oh,
was it the All-Star game?
I think so. God, they really scrubbed this. Like, we gotta go on Twitter
they really
to find
scrubbed
it.
this. Oh my God, that is
find
not
it?
it.
That cameraman disrespected the fuck out of him. He must have pissed that cameraman off. He must have done something really shady. Send me the picture so I can put it up in case anybody missed it.
Wow.
Yeah,
this
it was
is
trending.
Disrespectful. And there's angles.
I mean,
whoa. They had to make sure he was taller than the girl. That's hilarious. Wow. You want me to send that to you?
yes, please.
Damn.
You got to be nice to your camera people.
franchise have you been enjoying out of Jersey, Beverly Hills, and Atlanta so far?
I can't compare them.
Because they each give something different.
So totally different. Totally different. I mean, like, Beverly Hills is like real freaking like actresses and movie stars. Like, we got Denise Richards. Like, I grew up watching her movies.
They're on private islands.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Affect the ecosystem. It's just different. It's just different. Then you've got Joyzy. And that's like, you know, that low down, gritty, Staten Island
you got
mob.
the rich and tacky.
Yeah. And not even really rich. Like, it's a lot of credit card debt and book deals holding their lives together.
Oh, my God. Somebody got on Margaret's house at the reunion.
They needed to.
I was like, ooh.
It's a Sheree Whitfield edifice.
I think she threw a little shade at Jennifer, and then Jennifer threw shade at her house. I was like, ooh, got her.
She's been remodeling forever. She's been remodeling ever since she came on the show.
I don't know how you remodel an entire season. You know what?
Also, Atlanta hasn't been on because it's been the Grammys and then the Oscars, and then they came back for that sad little Portia's engagement special. And they could have kept it.
Wait, the one where Lil Mo was singing? Oh, yeah, I forgot. We need to just get the reunion and come on.
What are we going to reunite over?
But I think Portia needs to have that baby or she's going to be pregnant. So no one can, like, fight with Portia while she's like...
Portia doesn't have anything to really fight with because her and Candy, I do not need to go over it a fucking again. Okay, Bravo? Not again.
I really hope it's only 2 parts. I really hope it's only 2 parts. They didn't give us that much. I did want to ask you, someone asked on Twitter, like, what would your Housewives tagline be? So I have mine. I was wondering, do you have yours?
Yes, I am a comedian in a sea of clowns.
All right. And I am 6'7", so I can't help but look down on you.
That's good. Also, Peter is being held without bond.
That's hilarious.
I want to know, like, he really passed a big bad check. That's like you stole 10,000. What did he take? Did he get a car?
R. Kelly got bond.
Jesus.
What did you do?
Who did you steal from? How much did you take?
Oh, I think because he thought, like, oh, it's in Louisiana. They're not going to get back to me. And I'm guessing the feds got involved because when they snatch you up when you get off the plane.
They were looking and waiting for you. Resources were deployed.
I'm telling you, when the feds get involved, I mean, that is the worst. That's the worst thing to be called, a felon.
Yeah. No, to me, the worst thing to ever be called is poor. I mean, if it's true. If it's not true, say whatever you want. Don't affect their bank account. Oh, in other Kardashian karma news, Travis might be cheating on Kylie.
Really? I missed that article.
Yeah, it's been a little bit of a dust-up. I think that's why Kylie's been out of it, because she's got her own wandering penis to worry about. Kylie said she's not going to blow up her family yet, and she's going to try to work things out with Travis Scott. The couple got into a fight Wednesday after Travis flew home to surprise the family, and at some point, Kylie went through Travis's phone and discovered evidence he'd been unfaithful. Look, either y'all got to start picking better men or let these men cheat in peace, because I'm sick of hearing about it.
Travis Scott was already popular. Like, he's very popular. I was really surprised. I went to a Kanye show, and Travis was, wow, he's been in that family for a minute. Anyway, I went to a show, and then I guess Travis Scott was in the audience. Like, just to, like, spectate. The white kids went wild. Like, they were rushing. I was like, Travis Scott, I mean, I can't name 2 songs by him, but
I couldn't pick him out of a lineup.
Oh, he looks monstrous. You could.
Honey, they all look monstrous these days. They make themselves look monstrous. Like 21 Savage. If he didn't have like this like soot mark on his forehead, he might actually be attractive. I was looking at him the other day and I was like, you know what? You don't have a bad face, but just get rid of this. You don't need to put tattoos like it's Ash Wednesday.
Someone said,
I mean, it's not even like it's a beautiful, intricate work of art. It's like a thumbprint. I can't. Speaking of trifling Tiger, you ain't gonna believe this. Now, you remember when they hauled his ass out of that club like a rag doll because he got in a fight over his repossessed Maybach.
So you say ragdoll? I thought like, you know, when you win those big fluffy teddy bears at the carnival and you just pick them up?
Mm-hmm.
Pick them up like that. Out the club. He was completely helpless, just wailing.
Oh, he was helpless. That
And
is...
the look of fear in his eyes, like, because he couldn't do anything. That's why he grabbed for the gun.
Midway Rent-A-Car, in documents obtained by TMZ, says the rapper leased a 2012 Ferrari Spider and a 2012 Rolls-Royce Ghost back in 2016. However, he stopped making payments before the lease ended and still owes $44,000 on the Ferrari and $84,000 on the Rolls for a grand total of $127,079.83.
So this is his fault because he had like 2 really hot songs right now. And I'm like, where did he spend that money on? Or maybe he did spend the money on, he just don't have it anymore. I don't know.
Why are you renting? I mean, I guess it's that whole
Well,
rapper thing. Shouldn't you be writing this stuff off?
You know, he was with that family and he was trying to
That's right. They were
maintain a
paying for
lifestyle.
everything.
Yeah, they were paying for everything.
He was going into Kylie's purse when she would fall asleep and pilfer like Penelope Thomas. Ooh, I could see him doing that. That's probably why they broke up. Too many unknown transfers.
I know she was 40.
40.
Damn.
40.
Damn. Should she have kids?
No, that's, I think, part of why she got a divorce.
Because she didn't want kids.
Yeah, I think when they got together, they didn't want kids. And
I
then
respect
he decided that he didn't want kids. Then he decided he did want kids. And so it's like, oh. And that happens sometimes. But apparently, Jenny Mai's ex-husband's new wife is sick of her whining about having to pay alimony on national television. I wouldn't want to hear about that either. It's like, look, the marriage is over. It's just, it's tacky.
Like you say, keep your business
out the street. So the girl tells her over Instagram, looking out for yourself is why you're still miserable. In her comment section, your complete focus on yourself is why you're divorced, in capital letters. Yourself being the most important thing to you in the entire world is why you keep making up lies for more attention. Ain't nobody talking to you because we don't care. Stop trying to tear someone down who has done absolutely nothing to you. Never one time has Freddie brought up your name or drug it through the mud where it belongs.
That was a black woman, wasn't it?
I don't know who
Oh
this
my
was.
God.
I don't know who this was.
That is what you call a dragging.
Every week
Is
you
this
got
more?
Yes. Every week you got some new dramatic story so that you can put more dramatic story so that you can more. Oh, okay, that doesn't make sense. So that you can more pity and more attention. Who's writing these blogs?
So you can get more pity and more attention.
No, read
Well,
what
that's
it
what
said.
she- that's what
Okay,
she
I
meant.
was just, I was like, am I having a stroke?
Do we have to go on hiatus?
Oh my God, I was giving you first caress tea. See, she fine. We can make fun of it. She fine.
Well, we don't know that until she walk out those doors on Monday morning at
No,
10
honey, I
a.m.
saw her in that black and white picture. You showed me that picture. She is ready
It looks like she's ready.
to be petty about everybody else's business but her own.
Wow, we need to keep that. I'm ready to be petty.
Yes.
We are ready to be petty. Let's get the show back up. I don't know, whatever.
She says Freddie walked away from $1 million so that he could finally give our family peace. And God has blessed him fruitfully in doing so. Let it go. Stop trying to make up things for people to feel sorry for you. Well.
Did she respond to that?
She hasn't commented yet.
Oh, okay. It's good for her not to.
Oh, wait, and one more parting jab. Ratings must be down again. Waiting on that alimony check.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That was a read.
Well, that's what
Such a
happens when you
read.
put business in the street. I wonder how much she's paying.
She's paying her husband alimony.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She
I
had
thought
more money.
I thought she was asking. Oh, okay,
No,
I get
that's
it.
his new wife who's sick of her whining about paying alimony. Look, I'm going to take your money and you're going to shut up about it.
Wow. Okay.
Pretty much.
I mean, she has a right to complain about it. I mean, like, she joins the ranks of Sherry Shepherd and Mary J. Blige.
Fools.
I guess so.
If you can't afford it, don't buy it.
Sherry Shepherd involved the entire child into it.
I can't even. Like, you can't order a child and then want to send it back and say,
Right,
oh, this
return
is
the
a fraudulent
sender.
baby. And look like you just really wanted to be married. Because whenever I think of that troll you was with, oh, God. Then again, he was a male version of you.
She didn't deserve that.
Yes, she did. She wanted to throw away a whole ass baby? Nah. No breaks for her. You don't get to say return to sender for a baby, and I don't dog your ass. That's fucked up. That's beyond fucked up. Then you know that man ain't got no money. You want to put him on the system? I mean, you were a fool.
The
You
baby's
got
alive,
with him
right?
and he had 10 cents. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And with the father, and she paying for it.
And it's her kid, right? Oh, no.
I don't know if it is biologically her child. I mean, they ordered it. So I don't know if it was her egg or if she didn't have, I don't know that part. But I know
okay.
that it is biologically his. But either way, once you put that sucker on order, it's yours. You can't just be
You
like,
bought
oh,
it.
I'm sorry. You know, I don't want Eggs Benedict. I'd rather have pancakes. You can't just send it back. We're going to Los Angeles. Since I already got my ticket, I found out I could get a first class ticket for $1,300 rather than $2,400. That was round trip. I was like, oh, okay. Well, I've already asked you for $3,000, so I'll just bring Chris along with me. So,
Can I come?
of course you can come.
Well, great.
Actually, I invited you. I was like, before, I think when the GoFundMe hit about $800, I was like, well, it looks like I'm really going to go. Do you want to come with me? And he was like, yeah, Los Angeles sounds like fun.
I love LA.
I was able to get the ticket half price. So now we can use the extra money that we're going to raise for our hotel and his ticket. So that way no one has to pay and we can all have fun. I'm with that.
I'm with that too. I can't wait. There's the beach. There's
Oh, God, yeah, we've got to do beach reviews. We're going to do food reviews. We're going to review the Airbnb.
I might want to do some nightlife activities.
We might do a little nightlife.
A little nightlife activity, just a
Just
little
a
bit.
dash. Maybe a weed review or two, since it is legal there.
And we're definitely. Oh my God, I forgot about that.
That's
I'm
why
so
we need y'all to
excited.
give to the GoFundMe so that we can have money to go out and eat, to go out and buy weed, to go out and do all this shit. We got to rent a car, so.
But thank you. The overwhelming
And thank you
support.
so much. Y'all bought me a first class ticket. I can't believe it.
I'll be flying Air Peasant, so don't worry. We're gonna keep the GoFundMe the same. We appreciate everything.
We really do. We
So,
appreciate
yeah.
you watching. We appreciate you having fun with us. I am having so much fun doing this show, and I hope you're having fun watching it with us. And it's not even going to be a year yet, and we're going to go across country.
Right. So yeah.
But no, we're not going to be having a meet and greet because we don't have the logistics for that yet. But
I mean,
maybe
if you
we'll
see us
have
out,
something.
maybe, but like.
Yeah, if you see us out, say hey. But maybe we'll have something for our year anniversary in August. All right. Well, I guess that's it for the episode.
Yeah, we'll see you sooner than.
We'll see you sooner than Chloe will find someone faithful.
Ooh.
So, as my mugs say, tell a kin, tell a friend, tell that heifer you hate to head over to the Biffa Emporium for a cute collection of hoodies and mugs. Link below.